Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets, onto my feet. Another cup of coffee and me, that's what I need. My eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function, but too lost to sleep. Ay, I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's sated. I feel hated, I feel hatred, I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated, feels so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find a meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they got a lie. Forget that though, you got plenty, you're alive in this life. You got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light.
Hey, hey, can everyone hear me? I just want to check that out first. This is a very new thing for me, this program. And if you could hear me loud, I'd like to know. How's everyone doing? Jan, Rena, Clouds. I do want to let you know I have my co host here, the sidekick, Jacqueline. How are you doing?
Can you hear me? I'm swell.
You're swell. I hear you loud and clear. This is great. I've done a lot of work.
Let me just
I
take
wiped
the
my
opportunity. I'm sorry. I just see here, Brenda, it says pink hand waving. I think that's the emoji. Hi, Brenda and PA. I'm sorry.
with this one I didn't know how to like how with StreamYard we could schedule it. I couldn't figure out how to schedule it. So this is kind of like just a raw start. So I'm sorry about that.
And why did we switch? I
Um I could definitely let you know. I've been working I completely wiped my Chromebook, so everything was fine. That was running great. Every time I go into StreamYard, it shows that I had excellent connection. Then I would go into StreamYard with it and it would be low weak. So then I got the extender, connected that up, got that all set up. Still with StreamYard, I was losing connection. I was doing a little test recording and I guess somehow it went to YouTube, but showing as like waiting and it knocked me out. So that's when I tried this and it shows right in the corner that I have excellent connection, the same as my Chromebook. So
Mm.
trying this.
I'm still a fan of StreamYard
Me
for now.
too. I
Um,
am. I do like the way to use it.
right, because even Finny is the same way. She loves a Restream, but I love StreamYard, so I think I'm going to stay with it. It was
Yeah, well, I'm a paying customer too, so I wanted to stay with it.
right. Um, how's your weekend so far?
Mine's going pretty good. And how is yours?
I don't know, lots of sleep. The house is empty. Um,
Lots of sleep is
dancing with
good.
myself tonight. No, I was just laying around and then I overslept actually. And then, yeah, here I am.
Here you are. All right. Well, we have a lot of people here already. We do have Sarah, Pamela, Tammy, Amy, Jan, Paula. If you see any I'm missing, Bella, Marilyn, and Bella, you did get that. I apologize to you, so I hope you're good with that.
I'm
Brooklyn,
in.
Elaine, Clouds, Mona. I received the email. I checked that out later. I was really working hard on this to make it work. And Lynn says it sounds very clear. This is great. And I also, it's a headset that I'm able to connect to this, and I have a mute and on and off button. So hopefully that works too.
So I think actually, as soon as you use something on Restream, like what is not attached to your Chromebook, you have a problem with, right?
Mm.
If I mean, like a headset, because I think that caused a lot of problems actually.
With
You know,
StreamYard, yes.
yeah, and I don't even know if you guys can hear my humidifier on the side here besides me, so I have no idea,
No.
but I hope it's pretty clear what you guys can hear because I'm using my new mic. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
You're so happy to have that.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I know.
It's a good
And,
one.
and we know that I didn't know until I said that I was going to do a live that Jeri Ann had done a live. I was unaware of that whatsoever. Just
Mm,
been a busy day, and I posted, was thinking about a live because I was thinking about doing like we discussed one time about the I have cancer and then entering hospice
mhm.
video. You know how it went. There's some things in there that we just wanted to go over with, and I think at some point we should. I don't know if you still feel that way as well.
Hey, whatever. I'm fine with it. I mean, I saw the live today. I don't know if you had time to watch it. I don't know. But I have questions. Lots
Yeah,
of
I
questions.
I
I
did
mean,
watch bits and pieces.
bits and pieces. Well, I think I watched kind of sort of the whole thing, you know. But yeah, of course, with skipping, there has always be skipping involved, if I be honest. But it was quite interesting, and again, the truth is being turned around. So it's going to be a good one.
Right. Okay. So I'm like I said, I'm new at this, so bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and share a screen. And you can keep them entertained as they do that because you're the best.
Should I sing? I'm going to dance for you guys.
Mona says she have questions too, JHP.
Well, you know what? I was kind of confused about a couple statements, Mona, right? And it was, uh, do I just have a bad memory or am I just being played here? Well, I think it's more the second kind of choice. And I'm highly confused. I mean, there were no answers given in that live. It was a dog and pony show in my eyes. Let me see. Um, I said
Me-
hi to Brendan PA. Hi to T. How are you, girl? Um, yeah, exactly,
Hmm.
Jen. The lives and the dog. I mean, I love puppies, don't get me wrong, I really, but it is literally like, holy cow, I'm just rolling my eyes, crossing my eyes, whatever you can do. It's just getting too much. The dog is just, I don't know. Does she just wants to irritate us? I don't even think so. It's just she doesn't have no other content. That's what I think, you know.
Right.
Mm, they claim they have no money, yet the dog went to the groomers, which grandma paid for. Okay, as usual, Sally has to step up, right?
Oh, I didn't even hear that part.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, 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 yes. It like I said, it was so, I mean, and then Tiny Hands, he had, like he had again his anger problems, was fighting already. His wife had to reread the question or calm him down. It was really kind of bizarre. It was really odd.
Hey, Coco. See, I didn't see a lot of this, so it's going to kind of be like a blind react to me. So it was a
Okay.
chilly day. I made some meatloaf and mashed potatoes and went down to Tasha with the girls. So I got them dinner.
I mean, it was just for me. It was kind of early in the day for them. He was still kind of sleepy. You could tell he was yarning a couple of times.
Mm.
And she was also, I don't know, it was weird. But let's watch.
Okay. So I'm ready. Now this video is very low. Did you notice that? Lower than normal?
Are we surprised? I mean, look, let me explain that again. not explain it to us. We all know, but let us explain it to them. Okay, to these two geniuses here on that picture there.
Right.
Um, 70,000 on the main channel, 70,000, nearly 4,000 subscribers on the other channel, not capable of buying a microphone, yet having a ring light for some reason whatsoever. Nobody cares really, right? And then, the camera is still not being set up when you come in front of it. There is no professionalism. Now, I'm the last one who's professional. You guys know I'm at the last point always with editing and everything. Last minute. That's me. Okay. But when I'm done, I'm done. But this was embarrassing. That was embarrassing for me to watch. I was embarrassed for them. But hey, it's our dream couple in Rolla. We're cheering them on. We're all ready.
Oh, I think I might be too loud, so I might have to lower my
Am I
mic.
too loud?
Cause
I mean, I don't know if I,
no, no. Fiona's mom said JHP sounds softer to me than I think than Diane.
oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Really? Hi everyone, love the new live. Okay, so you can see the video up on the screen, correct? Our good old Hensons.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just, like I said, this is it is low on their end. So I've got everything all the way up and I hope everyone can hear it good. So let me just start this and we'll see how you guys hear it.
Oh, there we go. Yes, don't forget to hit mute. So, good morning, everybody. Today's coffee is brought to you by You're My Person. No, what is the flavor today? Toast? No. Toasted marshmallow. No, it's just English toffee. Mmm. That is so sweet. So
It's going okay, right?
Well, it's really, I can barely hear anything, to be honest with you.
Oreo is afraid of it?
Does she have closed captioning maybe?
No, no. And they're very, very low throughout it. See where it says closed captioning's unavailable.
Well, they're doing this on purpose. I think it's an on purpose thing with them, right?
Right, but it's going to ruin it also for their viewers, though, in my eyes.
Well, if you really want to do a re-look or reread, then you go through the script. You can go through the
Right.
script, but I mean, you cannot do a live and do the script. That's just too much, especially with two of these two brainiacs we have there.
Right. I don't
And
even know if it would show the transcription because maybe I can get it to the side. Hold on.
doubt it.
Let me see.
hmm
Wouldn't it be gold if it did? Let's see. No transcription. Hmm.
Well, I think it's too fresh because it just
Right.
a little bit ago.
Yeah. Okay.
And sometimes, I mean, you know how it is with YouTube.
Right. And all of a sudden, all the live chats are gone. All of a sudden, Amy pointed that out, and other
Yeah.
channels are gone as well.
Everywhere the live chats are gone.
Amazing. Okay. So I know it is low, guys.
Unless you got it taped.
Like you.
Like I did.
You're priceless. All right. So it is low. I do have a headset on. I had a problem hearing it. Hey, Karen. So I do have headset on so I can hear it. If anyone has a question, like, oh, what they say, I can stop it and just, let you know. Because I got it up full volume for me.
I have a question. Why? Why making a live just because? I mean, it's like a dear diary, right? You could write it on a piece of paper, any kind of piece of paper, toilet paper, whatever you want to do it. And it would have the same effect. I had somebody writing, and I'm sorry I forgot who wrote this in the comment section, but yes, they were live. I think it was Pola. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But yes, it's again, no substance in this whole thing. There is nothing going on. It's just, hi, how are you? And you sit in front of a camera and people are giving you the talking points. That's it. That's the life. It's not that you tell something. No, it's them waiting for the people in the chat to giving them some talking points. And that's kind of sad.
Well, what's also sad is, I mean, her audience usually is an older audience, and there's some people that have difficult time hearing. And if they're watching it on TV, I'm telling you, I have to turn them up to like a 35 to a 38 to really just hear them. So then when the next scene comes on, it's just like so loud. Like if they're running and hurry up and lower the TV volume.
And I just want to say hi quick to Kathy. Hi, girl. And yes, Paula, I have to say, I have, people who are getting right away like the news when they come on, because I don't get no notifications, nothing, since I'm blocked, which is sometimes a blessing, but I really appreciate it, and appreciate especially today, Paula, when she gave you that message, because that, was hinting me right away over to their channel. Thank you.
And I just was totally unaware.
It's okay. I don't think really you missed anything. Like I said, it's just that usual blah, blah, blah.
Oh, and let me make sure she's sped up a little bit. She is. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go.
2.0. Put on 2.0.
Then nobody would understand.
That's okay.
Okay. Here we go. Oreo.
Does everybody see what's going on? Are you squished? Because I'm not leaning back. Aw. Okay.
Doesn't that hurt her shoulder? Her wound?
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Apparently, when you ask her, it's all over the place. I mean, I saw 2 tiny little wounds left over, but I can really not hear a thing. Is it just me, guys, or is it you guys too?
I think it's the Jeri Ann. I couldn't hear it on my computer at all, my laptop.
Wow.
Is anyone hearing anything?
Well, let it play.
Well, I was going to can't hear. Where's the pain? I can't hear either. It's really low, even with earbuds. Oh. Hold on, one other thing. I mean, I complained about it. I said, Tasha, can you believe this is as loud as she gets? Let's see.
That's Restream. Okay.
Let's see if this works. Hold on.
Right.
Settings here. Gosh. Let's see. Okay. Did anything change drastically on my end?
Yeah, you have this iPhone, and there is no echo in there.
Now there's an echo blip.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't do that. Trying to do a.
You cannot use do not to try to use like a speaker or something.
No, I don't have a speaker here.
Okay.
Let me try one other thing. See if she's any. And see how I come across. And let's try it.
Right, Bella. She doesn't put any money into upgrading. It's sad.
Because she doesn't like the nail grinder at home.
Yeah, that's it.
I just have to remind myself the camera's on that side. Because I will forget. And she did so well. She came home so smooth. And they did the de-shedding comb, which we lost our de-shedding.
That doesn't make it any better, does it?
No, but try now a little bit slower. Try go back on her regular speed. Maybe now she sounds a little bit clearer. I have no idea.
Okay. Hold on. And I just like to say now, this is not any user issue. You hear me?
Yeah, no, it's their lousy equipment. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's got to be. Okay, here we go.
Shedding thing, I don't know why it went. But she got her little bandana. She was such a good girl. And the lady was like, she just head-butted me a couple of times when I was trying to use the grinder. And I thought that was hysterical because that's how we describe it. Hey, baby.
Very long as asking how our Saturday is going.
Good. I actually woke up feeling really good this morning. We've started taking magnesium at night. I follow a lady on YouTube. On Instagram. I shared with you guys on Instagram her post. She did 12 days, beginning of the year, of living a more holistic life.
Louder, it's louder.
One of the things that she said was she takes magnesium every night before she goes to bed. And she said she has much better sleep. And we have just found that to be so true. Um,
Look it. Look, you remember she had said the dog was trained at one point in the van not to jump on her back?
Right.
So what's that dog doing right now?
Well, to be
Jumping
honest
on
with
her back.
to be honest with you with this whole thing, right? I mean,
Hmm.
this one here is all BS. If somebody buys this, it's all BS. I mean, we heard that she first was graduating like what, a month ago from a wound care, right? Now she's
Right.
graduating next week. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe I'm taking this already ahead, but she's supposedly now graduating next week. I mean, what is it? And she
Right.
cannot. And then, okay, but it's getting better. This is nothing
Okay.
for me with the dog right now. This with the dog is just she broke the dog in. That puppy is acting now like a 60-year-old dog. I mean, if that would
Right.
be possible. I mean, watch, the dog gave up.
Okay. Okay.
Sad.
Jim's like, but he's like, but the dreams, there's really weird dreams. And I was like, well, the fact that you remembered your dreams, that's the first time in a long time that you've actually remembered a dream. So the fact that it was weird could be something else, but have they been weird ever since, or is it just like you can remember them because you're actually in REM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that the lump is removed from the back of the couch. Where you going, honey plugs? Well, mommy scratch your tiny toe? She does this thing where she like half climbs up the couch and she just leaves her tail end up here. Like, I think I shared it on her Instagram.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but she's so sweet.
Charlotte says, haven't seen you guys in a very long time.
Yeah, where have you been?
YouTube is weird how they decide who we see. How is your health now? When I last
Yeah.
saw you, Jim was working at the university. Wow.
Wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, things have changed a lot. My health is the same, sort of. I've been off chemotherapy since November 26th of last year because
Wow.
of the back wound side effect rash situation that was going on. I was almost healed of back wounds back in August, so I started chemotherapy again, and they just got opened up and stuff.
She started chemotherapy again in August.
Yeah,
Did
nobody
you just
knew.
hear that?
Yeah, I just heard. In August, she started chemotherapy. What?
What? Yeah.
No. I mean,
She would have.
whatever.
She would have said that she started it. That would have been a big cancer thing. She would have shared that.
Well, also she said she wouldn't start unless the wounds are totally healed.
Correct,
So
and they were not.
what is it? No. This is all BS. That's what I'm telling you. This is all a dog and pony show. They don't even know anymore what they're talking about.
Oh, Laura's saying last August
Well, she was just saying that she
that
started.
she's
No.
right.
Can we go back there? Because
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna go
think-
back.
Yeah.
What are we at?
Just a second. It doesn't even have to.
Yeah. No, I know.
Look at the dog.
Okay. Oops. No. You kidding me? Hold on.
2.
That's all right. The H3, H2. You do watch that?
No.
Oh, I do. It's a podcast,
Hmm.
but I do watch it. Let's see. Right about there, I think. Okay, let's see.
Get her a little professional grooming.
Got to go back further, right? Then professional grooming.
No, yeah, you have to go back. Mona, I just saw this. The chat is a little bit slow here on Restream. Did you have a question? Go ahead, girl.
I'm just going to check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Off chemotherapy since November 26th of last year because of the back wound side effect rash situation that was going on. I was almost healed of back wounds back in August, so I started chemotherapy again, and they just got opened up and started over real like my.
She just said it.
Really?
It's this year.
Yeah, it's this year. Yeah, she just said it.
Yeah, yeah.
So she started them and didn't say anything.
You know,
Wow.
having no content whatsoever and leaving this out for your cancer journey, that is a big deal. That's a big
It's a
deal. Okay.
huge deal.
I don't even
Huge
know what
deal.
to say. Come on.
Yeah, yes, Brenda. It's this August that she was speaking of. Yeah. And she said she started chemo back up. She never told anybody. Jim never said anything. Wouldn't that be a very important part of her cancer journey? I'm
Well,
just saying.
that would be it, right? I mean, that's the
Right,
second round of chemo. I mean, you would say that. I don't get it.
right. And you remember, I mean, she was so happy to show us her taking one pill, and she wouldn't be happy to show us her starting that chemo back up, joining that journey,
Right.
going to fight again, to be a warrior. Come on. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry, Mona, in case I missed your question, can you ask the question again, please? Thank you.
No, she's just for some reason wanting to be in between.
Yes, I think it's you. I don't think it's me. I think she's like, that's my daddy, and don't touch my daddy. Let me see.
Wow.
Oh, look, I'm touching my daddy. Oh, look, it is you. See, it isn't me. See?
She just wants him to accept.
He thought it was that she didn't want me to be next to him because of me. She said, that's my daddy. I'm going to sit with my daddy. I'm
Wow.
going to watch myself on TV. Try not to bark at that dog. That's you. Anyway, she.
I can let you know without headphones, you guys are blessed not to hear that. Okay? Just want to let you know.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Thanks to mom helped us get her a little professional.
Oh, mom helped us get her a little professional. Gotcha.
Yeah, as usual.
And she got the nail grind. And you could purchase the nail grind and do it to your dog yourself. It's like a nail filer. They work good.
They work.
You just got to get your dog used to it.
Yeah. That dog is used to nothing. She's
Right. It's sad.
A lot longer, and she's already not scratching. Give me a chance to heal up over my puppy scratches.
Yeah, all those puppy scratches.
But my back wounds are healing amazingly well, and we might see.
the dog doesn't seem all itself, right? Like she's normal.
Right. I'm wondering if it's on Benadryl already or something.
It's really odd. I mean, I see the dog. That's not the usual. I mean, they're happy with the dog. Look at him. He's smiling at the dog. Yeah, finally. The dog is just acting
Yeah.
like my age, like I'm acting. But the dog by itself, that's not normal.
Right. Yeah.
We might have to graduate from wound care. We'll see. So.
And why is it always a graduation? I graduate from wound care. I graduated from when she had the radiology done, and she rang the bell for that.
Why?
She gets all these graduations type
Well, yeah, and
things.
everything is a crisis. Never everything works out the way how it works out for other people, right? It's really
Right.
it's really odd with these two.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And I did have these dressings on there, and the right one had already healed, and she still put a dressing on it to protect it. And then she got scared one day and climbed on my back and actually ripped the dressing, but didn't get through to my skin, which was amazing.
Imagine if the dressing wasn't on, she would have got through your skin.
So I'm like, do I have to wear like titanium t-shirts or something?
Titanium bra.
I think that's supposed to be like a joke or something like, scientific Jeri Ann right now. She's explaining or
Yeah.
something.
Rios, Syria.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetheart. Good morning.
Good morning. And then, let's see here. Mom is asking about do you feel trapped?
Not as much. Hardly at all.
Jen is right. That's a huge dog, though.
Yeah, it's not a beagle like they said, a small dog. That's not even a medium breed in my eyes.
I mean, it's
Diane, my question exactly. She is so special. Sorry. Wow. She wanted to get more Oreo in.
Can they see her better now? No, I'm not there yet. just because it's not very comfortable yet to sit for long periods of time in the chair, and because of the way I don't know, I don't want to keep using ADHD now that I know that's the reason. Because when my brain works, it's very very hard for me to start and stop a project. It always has been. Um, it's different to take a break, and if you have to go pee, sit back down. But I just meant like for
I have a
days.
question.
Sure.
Did you ever meet somebody who has ADHD, right? Who
Yeah.
talks that much about ADHD? When you
No.
have when you take controlled medication, when you know what I mean? When you are controlled by the doctor, you're seeing a doctor like every couple of months, you get your medication. Do you ever hear somebody talking so much about their condition? I
No.
never did.
Me
I
either.
never did. This is really weird. Again, that goes to Jerianism, right? It's not normal to talk about this over and over and over like she does. It just doesn't make any sense. And I really have trouble also to hear anything, to be honest with you.
Right.
I can really
Hey,
hear nothing.
hey, Pam, if you'd like to join, just let me know. Okay.
Is she in? I don't even
She
see
just
her.
came in. Yep. She said hello, everyone. And Charla, hi guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with this. I'm glad and pleased this is working. I'm so happy. Okay.
Like do a project for an hour this morning and then or half an hour this morning and then do it half an hour tomorrow morning. That sometimes my chi, my flow isn't there. I'm not really like that creatively. That's why my crafts have always been like mostly short. Um, there are some obviously that have drying time and stuff, but then when I do those
Yes,
projects,
T, I do too. I hear that buzzing sound too.
there is that.
Siri says,
You heard a buzzing sound?
When you turn on your mic, I don't know if you have it on mute. I hear a buzzing sound when you
When it's on
no,
mute?
when you when you turn it on. No, you're going to be okay then. Um,
I
it
was just sending a link to
right, but
Pam.
I can really hear nothing, nothing.
No, it's hard. I can't hear anything with them.
I can hear no, we're okay. I can hear, but I can hear nothing what they're saying. So I don't
Right,
even
it's
know.
hard. Are
Re-
they said it got better for them.
Really? I
Now
don't.
got earbuds in, still hard to hear. Yeah, it's them. If you bring it up and pull it up, their own video, you can't hear it whatsoever.
Hmm.
Hold on 1 second. Let me do
Let
this
me
and
turn
I'll.
off my I let me turn off my humidity. That's one of the reasons. Okay.
Okay.
Shouldn't be though.
Got a buzzing sound, no more. Okay. I can hear with earbuds, but had to turn it way up. That's me, Jan. I have mine way up in order to hear this as well. Just my observation. Do you think there is any packing going on in the house? Pack the damn floor thing behind Jim's head already. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, Pam. And
Hi, Arlene.
do you, which someone said they heard buzzing too, but now it's gone.
No, it's right before you turn it on the mic, or
Okay.
when you go back in. Then there's that slight moment of a buzzing sound.
I'm waiting to get this thing to send Pam. I'm going to start them up here in a second. All right, Pam, I just sent that email. And let me go
I
ahead.
mean, seriously, in this household, who doesn't have a condition? Just
Right.
asking. I mean, it's the dog, it's these two, then, the mom. I don't know.
Let's see if this is any better.
Oreo.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, no. Nope. No, all the sound is gone. That's weird.
To take a break, and if you have to go pee, sit back.
How's that?
There was a snippet that was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right back down. But I just meant like for days on end to like do a project for an hour this morning and then, or half an hour this morning and then do a half an hour tomorrow morning. That sometimes
Good.
my chi, my flow isn't there. I'm not really like that creatively. That's why my crafts have always been like mostly short. Um, there are some obviously that have drying time and stuff, but then when I do those projects that have drying time, I will often
Better, right? Everyone's saying better. Okay. No, there it did it again.
half an hour this morning and then do a half an hour tomorrow morning. That sometimes my chi, my flow isn't there. I'm not really like that creatively. That's why my crafts have always been like mostly short. There are some obviously that have drying time and stuff, but then when I do those projects that have drying time, I will often
Oh, did she? Oh, did she get something here on her phone?
there is that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Her phone call.
Okay.
You have a phone call all night.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
Oreo.
Not that you can turn it off, right? But yeah, that's typical.
Right.
Could you just do you talk to people for a minute? I just want to message this person and tell them that I'm not available. Sorry.
I don't know what to talk about.
That looked like a bigger iPad.
How about respond to your
No, it's the same.
Okay.
Oh, she can be a good daughter. I mean,
Good.
Your daughter? Okay.
Yes.
she can be a little honoring
Gotcha.
time too. She just had a spell of the zoomies where she just chases her tail around in circles until she wears herself out, and this is the result. She's worn out, so she wanted to be on the couch to lay between the two of us.
She wants to be with her dad.
Yeah.
All
I
the
just
time.
have to alter her where her elbows are digging into, because they're digging into.
Private areas.
No, they're digging into a muscle zone that just does not feel good lately.
I gotcha.
But it doesn't bother
Yes,
Jeri Ann.
the biggest
No.
problem I'd say with Oreo is that she doesn't realize that she's thicker than a Snicker, and she's really
Muscular.
she is. She's really
What a muscular beagle. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Elbow that just
Well,
must run.
I didn't even mean that. Let me just finish my thought if that's okay, real quick. She doesn't realize that she actually is 50 pounds of muscle.
Wow.
So when she comes at you and she jumps on you, she thinks she's still a 15-pound little puppy, little 15 pounds full of fat. And that's just not the case. She doesn't realize how heavy she is. That's the thing. And I actually have a bruise on my leg, and it wasn't like she jumped on me. She actually was falling, and she fell on me. But she was trying to like grab on, so I have a scratch above a bruise. And I was like, "What the heck does this bruise come from?" And I was like, "That was the day she fell
Wow.
off the couch and tried to grab onto me." Because she just doesn't realize that she's just such a big girl. She's just such a big baby, right? And she's so
Does
smart.
this dog act different, or is
I-
it just me?
It's awful calm right now, right?
This is not the normal in quotation Oreo. I mean, this is totally different. I mean, I hate to do the content over the dog. I like to talk about the dog because I don't want to give them any credit for it. But this right now, this doesn't seem right to me because that's not the dog I saw a couple days ago. Okay,
No.
jumping all over, being all over the place. No, this is weird.
You don't. That's why I keep thinking, because it's safe to give dog Benadryl, and she says how the dog takes a nap every day. What dog's going to crate and take a nap? You know what I mean? Come on.
Mine never did.
Mine never did. I mean, if they wanted to sleep, you know what I mean? They slept wherever.
Right.
I think that might be Pam that just came. Nope. Oh, there she is. If I could do this, I'm getting pretty good. Whoa. I did it. Welcome, Pam.
I
Okay,
don't see
everyone.
her.
She shows that she was here. Oh, hold on.
Yep.
There she is.
Pam.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
I did it.
You did it. See that?
Amazing. We're just sitting here watching Oreo, and Jacqueline's pointing out that, how Oreo's demeanor and behavior is a little better,
Oh. Did they give her what did they give her doggy CBD?
Or I thought Benadryl,
Oh.
who knows?
Well, that's type of dog. I mean, that type of dog needs to run, to
Right.
play. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey.
No, that dog needs to, and Pam is right. That dog needs, to be outside. It needs to run around. That's how the dog gets tired, not because of medication or oils or whatever they give to the dog.
Right.
I mean, this is not the normal Oreo we see normally.
No. No.
Maybe it's over. It's past her nappy nap time.
I think it is because I think they're gonna get ready to put the dog to sleep. I bet.
Mm,
Maybe right there on Jimmy B's lap. Let's see.
yeah. Ugh.
So much. We're currently working on item recognition for Rabbit. So like we just start with her squishies or Snoopy, and I'll say like squishy, squishy, Snoopy, and then she'll get her tribute treats. Um, so um, there is that. It's really good. I realized that there's two basic things that she doesn't know how to do. I've never taught her how to roll over and play dead, and I also never taught her to come to come to my side, which is usually like one of the very first things that they teach. But unfortunately, for me, you have to stand up a long time to teach that. So I kind of wanted Jim to do that to like get her to come to your side.
Uh, Jim
If I
does
had a
everything.
wheelchair available, I could get her to come to the side of the wheelchair.
Why does she need her
Hey, why does she
wheelchair?
not have? I was just gonna say, why does she not have her wheelchair available? Did they
Well,
quit paying rent on it?
well, okay, good question. But with the wheelchair, but she has also a cane, right? Didn't they say that she
Yes.
uses the cane? Well, let the dog come to the cane, to the side of the
Right.
cane, or wherever
They-
she has that, whatever side she wants the dog to come. It's just all a little bit bizarre to me.
Right. And then Coco Bear said that dog chases tail because she was bored. She never gets to run and play. I guarantee that she gives it Benadryl. The
Mm.
way that she's kind of acting, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of thinking maybe.
Have that readily available in the house. So
Oh.
it's kind of a hard situation. She had a squeaky this morning, a squirrel this morning that had like no squeaker in it, and I was like, quick, grab that one. That one can go in the crib. So we bought her a burrow toy that was a log with like 8 squirrels in it.
Yeah.
And they all had these really annoying squeaks. Like none of them, they were all the same exact tone squeaker, which was bizarre. A lot of times with those toys, they'll put different tones of squeaker in there, and they were so annoying for Jim especially.
I thought I heard her say crib too. I thought she said crib, and I said, no, Diane, leave it alone. But I guess everyone did. Is she
Mhm.
meaning her kennel? Does she call it a crib?
Yeah. Her crate. Yeah.
Yeah. I
By
wonder
the
if she
way,
calls it a crib.
Mhm.
Amy had like a great comment right now. Did she graduate from the walker?
Wow, that's a good one. Get closer to your mic, JHP.
Okay. Am I
Thank
close
you.
enough?
Yeah, now you are.
Okay.
Mm.
We miss that voice.
I know.
Here we go.
But so what I ended up doing was take my X-Acto knife and punched holes in them. Now I didn't punch
They took the fun out of it for the dog.
so it would.
Of course.
Right.
They
That's what
took
the
the
dog
fun out
likes.
of it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Maybe somebody should. Never mind.
Okay.
Take a long time pocket to fill back up again. So that you want to come through, watch your leg. Okay. Ah, my Snoopy. Hey, got my Snoopy.
Aw.
What did you do before? Okay.
Don't you feel bad for that dog?
So that she couldn't
Yeah.
continuously pump them. So she could get a squeak, it would have to fill back up again in a little while, and then she'd get a second squeak. So I wasn't trying to like torture the dog with a non-squeaking squirrel, but I also just didn't want to annoy my husband and make him go crazy. When we first got them, he ended up putting them all on the fireplace because he's like, I can't.
Thank goodness they never had kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
jeez. Can you imagine?
You know?
Mm.
Wow.
I can still get it though. I'm bigger. Look.
Yeah, I did not mean for it to land on.
I know. Maybe she can't get it.
Come on, Jimmy. Chase
Yeah,
behind your
baby.
daughter. Come on.
Stop.
Jump up. You jump
That's
up.
what they said earlier, daughter. Or
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She calls her daughter.
yeah, her
Wow.
daughter. So yeah, go chase behind your daughter. I mean, running behind her, play with her. I mean, I
Right.
don't know what you thought now. Yeah, but go ahead. I mean, this is really weird. Really weird.
Yeah, I don't think Jim likes her either.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So we accidentally threw it on her, like her in living room tunnel.
So she brings something else.
You want treats?
Oh, gee.
Here, sit. I got something for you. Let's show everybody your new trick. Okay, so I bought these treats that are pork sticks, and they come in beef, chicken, and natural. So let's see. Gloria wants a pork stick. You want a treat?
No, we have not moved yet.
Does the dog look like it wants a treat, Jeri?
No,
Or do you
it
want a
really
treat?
doesn't.
No.
No. So that dog's probably fed, you know what I mean, and had a treat already, but you're going to probably give it another treat. And the dog's not hyper about it. When a dog wants a treat, they're very happy, like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they get
Look
excited.
at Oreo and not too much. Or, like I said, maybe she's medicated right now.
Oreo doesn't seem impressed at all.
No.
So do I.
Oh, Sandra's here. Morning. Aurora.
Chandra.
Sandra.
Chandra.
Sorry.
Chandra, like Sheila. What's Chandra? I just
Oh,
trying to help.
Lordy.
Okay, ready? Do you want natural? You want beef? You want chicken?
Yeah, come on, answer mommy.
Yeah, just answer us. Answer
Yeah.
us, Oreo.
Come on. Come on. Tell mommy.
Oreo.
Tell what you want.
Wow.
She's not doing it. She's not being loud, which
Want
is
beef?
good.
So it
Wow.
was really funny. Unfortunately, there's not that many beef
If
left.
they want a lazy dog, they should get one of the dogs I have.
Right.
Lap dogs.
Right.
That literally will sleep with you all day.
No, I
You know-
think they got it figured out, Pam. I think they got
Yeah.
now the dog is like I said, the puppy is like
Mhm.
what, 6-8 months old, 9
Mhm.
months maybe old. The dog is now acting like they are, like them. That's it. The same,
Oh.
same.
I guess the dog had to do what it had to do to survive.
Right. Wow.
Right?
So eventually, beef will be out of the choices selection. But I asked her as a joke one day, and she actually was responding. Right, Mom? I was like, "Mom, did you hear that? Did she just pick beef?" And sometimes her growl, like she'll growl for all three, but the growl for beef is louder. Or the other day, the growl for natural. We were like, I think she might pick the other one. And
Oh, wow.
that was really cute. So
That's the
anyway.
content.
Wow.
Mom, too, is saying that her connection is wonky. Ophelia just blew through here.
Oh no,
And
who's Ophelia?
that was a tropical storm.
Where? I guess where you live, hon? I was just curious. I didn't know there was any.
That's near where the storm is,
Right.
Yes.
dummy. Free Oreo from the Hensons.
Oreo, tell us, where's the storm,
We need a
Oreo?
petition. Jesus.
So we'll see, guys.
Oreo, come on. You can do it.
Yeah, September, towards the end of middle of September, and I was like, oh, but I didn't realize
Well,
Ophelia's there.
I mean, like, devastating.
Come on, weatherman, tell us.
Right. Meteorologist Jim.
That's
Yeah.
the part
Right.
isn't as predictable, like the category.
Clown.
They can sometimes tell when it's up.
I think our friend is dressed today, though. I think she has a T-shirt on and black shorts or pants or something.
Oh, Lord.
I think she's dressed today. I think.
Is that dressed? Okay.
I guess it's just for her.
Haley says good
Well,
Still
it's
missing
not a
the bra.
moo, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
No, still,
It's dirty.
missing
The
the
moon
bra,
is
though.
dirty. Jim must have got up way too early because he's just like yawning. Mhm.
you want Daddy to get? Oh, he's irritated. Oh, she told him to take that back.
So the other dog is going to play fetch now. Okay. Get it.
Wow. He really got up and got it.
Well, yeah, he's good trained. He's
She
very
said the dog was pouting.
Oh, I can't with this lady.
That dog will bite him if you keep pulling her tail and get aggressive towards the dog. The dog can bite and do damage. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that dog could. Yep.
Yeah.
You could
Wow.
see the mix of that dog.
Yeah.
No.
You guys have been around since the day I got Oreo. I had 2 stuffed Snoopy's on the back of the couch.
Oh Lord, she's another one going to repeat stories.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, she wants to be up here with us.
Well,
Look at her. She's like, but Dad.
you're a
Oh
pain.
wow.
Mom.
Now hold on. right here. That is
Ooh.
the right side. This is the right side where she's had the surgery on the leg.
Hmm.
You see her smiling?
Yeah.
You
He's
see
on.
these paws? You see down that? No, but this dog, when it steps on Jim, hurts Jim, but not her. I'm
Oh no.
sorry. No,
Wait a minute. Is he stepping on her boob?
I,
no.
Lord knows, only knows.
Well, yeah.
But even when my little itsy bitsy dogs jump on me, they hurt me.
Yeah,
You know,
Right.
they don't mean to do it, but they do it. Like,
she's stepping on his boob. On her boob. His boob. She's stepping on her boob. Yeah, she is.
Wow. Stop.
Look, she
No.
is. Look,
Oh yeah, almost the side of it looks like.
it's a side boob. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. I got to get out the side.
There's a reason why.
Still standing on it.
Oh, what is the reason?
Because she'll start whipping it around, and I don't feel like getting hit in the face with it.
Okay. Daddy said no more. You want to give it to Nanny? See if Nanny can throw for you? Ask Nanny.
Oh, that's a baby. Oh.
Go ask Nanny to throw for you.
Wow. See that? Look at it.
Can you play with her?
Right? Mine are small.
She's asking mom to play with the dog. Like,
She's trying to get the dog out of Jim's sight.
right.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
But she's trying
Wow.
to get the dog out because the dog would then be in his line of whatever.
Right.
Lord knows what he'll do.
Wow. Okay.
See, Pickleball totally agrees with me. That dog stepped on her boob.
I just.
Oh.
Ugh. But she didn't grimace. She didn't nothing. She just
No.
smiled through that.
You know
And
why?
she says that that incision still hurts her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What?
I think a lot of it is like Jim does not like this dog and she's protecting the dog. So
Right.
if she says ouch or anything, he'll get really upset. So
Mm.
Well, she's personalizing the dog now too. Now the dog is their daughter, right? I mean,
Right.
come on. You know,
Yeah.
you cannot give up your daughter just like that. So yeah, she tries to hold on to the dog with doing nothing for the dog. So good
Right.
well, you know,
It's a typical Jeri Ann move.
I
Mhm.
think she just wants something to love so desperately.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I mean it's like part of like depression and stuff.
Right.
Like you know, like if you've never had a child to take care of, that dog now will, you know, turn into your child. And since his anger goes towards the dog, she'll do whatever she can to. It's almost like an abuse thing. I see it as. It's my opinion, Jeri
Yeah.
Ann, my opinion. So, but you know, because look at his face whenever that dog does or goes near him.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the dog is great as long the dog is doing what they want to do. But if the dog, how dare if the dog wants to go outside and play, you know, or has to go potty. I mean, then the dog, that's not that comfortable. But
Mhm.
otherwise, they're good to go. I mean,
Right.
these people are not prone to animals. I really believe so.
Well, look at her hand. Do you see her hand where she's talking and she's trying to touch him?
Yeah.
That he calms down. You know, like it's just a dog. A dog.
Right.
A dog will not do what you want it to do, especially an untrained dog.
Mhm.
You know.
Jan says, I think when Jerry passes, he will get rid of the dog ASAP.
Oh yeah.
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 He has no connection with that dog.
Mm-mm. Okay.
It's fine. Well, that one has a. Anyway, the first day we brought her home, I gave her the stuffed Snoopy. It was the plain stuffed Snoopy. It was from Cole's Care for Kids. It was like $5. I was like, oh, this is perfect. It actually lasted. It was really good quality. I have it. Look at me. Look at me. Stop. Look. Daddy said, look. Daddy said not on the couch, okay? Daddy said not on the couch, okay?
Wow.
That's so confusing.
Yeah.
You know
Come
what it is?
here. Come here,
Yeah.
Oreo. No, Oreo. Come here, Oreo. No. Like that's too confusing.
Well, not just that. Take the Snoopy off your shoulder and put the Snoopy on the floor.
Yeah, don't put something that the dog likes.
Once, right on your, yeah.
Well, the dog had never ever any training. That little bit training the dog maybe gets from Cece's brother. I don't know whoever trains the dog, right? That doesn't help. As soon as the dog is again with them in contact, it's gone. It's gone. You know,
Right.
a day doesn't help. That dog needs to have an owner who trains that dog every day. And that dog missed out so much on training. It's unbelievable.
Mom to Charlie is.
Okay, gotcha. Coastal Carolina.
I can hear a thing.
She's gone.
Mm-mm. It's low.
So we have a big TV right
You
outside.
can't. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's
You
a
can't-
low
Again?
again. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
One, two.
it's them. I'm telling you.
The other Snoopy I had was a Valentine's Day Snoopy that used to play the theme song.
Better?
And the first thing when she took it was she ate the presser out of the foot. But now she has totally destroyed. Hold on.
Jim, you look at Jim. Jim doesn't want her up there.
Release. Stop.
Look.
Valerie,
He acts like such a baby. I can't. Like,
Yeah. Well, she
He's not a
shouldn't
man.
have
That is
that
not a man.
Snoopy up there. Why didn't she put it on the floor?
yeah, she should just put
You know
it
what I
on the
mean?
floor and not throw it. You know, because the dog's
Right.
playtime.
Correct.
Dumb dog.
I feel bad for the
Me too. They don't. They
dog.
don't.
Sorry.
They should have got a
You guys
cat.
hear how she's got
Like, put it down.
it chewed up in little pieces. Sweet. You want to take her
yeah.
for a walk and take her down? I mean, is she ready? You need to go take your nap, babies? Hi, Jessie. I heard the crafty Jimmy. I heard Jim say Jesse the crafty Jimmy.
Well, you can read
Lay
it.
down, say goodbye to the people.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that poor dog.
Oh.
You speak.
Oh my God! Is he taking her to the bedroom?
Wait, you think so?
Not gonna take her. Oh,
He.
Taking her to the bedroom.
she's like, hello.
Oh, because she had already been out. Wow.
Like when?
Why did he have to
When?
take it by the collar and the leash to get to the bedroom?
Mm-mm.
So you leash train in the house as
dog
well?
doesn't- That dog doesn't like him.
Right.
That dog won't respect something it doesn't like.
Wow.
You know? That's horrible.
That's right. She did just come back inside. We live streamed a little early today because I wanted her to be on there. We always wait till she goes for her nap. But I forgot Jim's patience sometimes with hers because it's a little dwindling.
Mm.
Then he shouldn't have a dog.
He doesn't have.
Right, and she should know that, Miss Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
and doctor.
Yeah, we don't like him either.
Yeah.
I'd bite him too.
Trying to see the tolerance for her to keep bouncing on him and stuff. My biggest thing is when she bounces on my boob leg. That's the.
She just did on your boo-boo leg.
Mm.
How about your surgery leg?
It's okay. She had her magic blanket on.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow.
Night, night, Oreo.
It is.
Night.
Oh, thank you, Syria. That's so beautiful. I miss my crafting videos too.
I don't.
Actually,
I don't.
I did shoot. And here's the thing I'm in right now.
Boo-boo leg.
My eyes
Boo boo.
are. I'm extra long on my shots because I wasn't feeling good the last 2 times. I had to cancel.
I had to cancel my appointment the last 2 times. Are you
Last 2
serious?
times.
How
2
many?
times,
I
yeah.
mean, those shots are extremely. I've never seen a woman ignore her health as much as somebody else. I've never
Right.
seen it. Never, never, never.
Nope.
8 weeks, maybe.
Oh,
My
can you guys
vision
see
is
the
like not
couch?
great.
I just
Mm.
have
Not horrible.
I
It's
Oh.
just
really
great
can
for
barely
like
hear
the
anything,
camera
guys.
and
I
editing.
really don't.
So I have videos
Look
that I
at
have
this
shot. that
I
have
hear
to
it.
share.
I hear it, but I don't hear you, Jacqueline.
Can you hear me?
I hear a feedback bad. Who's that?
What?
Mm,
Oh, I was just hearing a feedback.
I
Look
don't
at
hear
the
that.
look at the couch, the
Okay.
seat cushion where he's sitting on.
Yeah, that's what I was
that's what she
saying.
just said.
Scratched up. The couch is
Yeah.
closed. But I can hear barely anything, guys. I really,
Mm.
I think I'm gonna go in the chat.
It's Jeri.
I think. Well, I don't know because I heard the live stream and somebody else said it too. I think it was Betty. She said that we could hear it actually okay in the live stream, but maybe if it is in a replay, you cannot hear it as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, so the volume went down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit more in the
Well,
chat.
how?
then.
Can you click on Diane? Can you click on the sound at the bottom?
Right
Yeah.
here.
That little bell thing.
It's all the way
on
over.
you know, like on their screen. Oh, it is. Wow.
Yeah, and mine is up 100%.
Yeah. And they took CC off, so.
Yep. See?
Mm.
What is this? Oh, autoplay is off. Okay. Yeah, I've tried everything to get this very high. The
Mhm.
only thing I'm thinking about is connected speakers at some point, but holy cow. I'll have surround
No,
sound on me.
I don't even think you can do it because that would go back to the microphones and then or to your microphone or headset. I don't
Right.
think you can do it.
Wow. Yeah. And I had the headset off and it was lower for you guys, so I put it back on because it was higher.
Mhm.
It's really because I had her full volume on my Chromebook, not a TV, but my Chromebook, and I could barely hear it earlier. If I had her on the TV at 35, I could hear her.
Mhm.
And Pickle Gal, yes. You know, how can she have 70,000 subscribers with that going on?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Right here.
Like that big Aldi haul. The next day we got a big Walmart haul, and I have a whole shot and everything, and it's like
Wow.
I almost done editing it, and then my eyes started to really give me a bad headache.
She doesn't edit anything.
She right. And so she had a large Walmart haul the day after. She's got all this saved and hasn't put it out because of her eyes, but she cancels another doctor. What?
Mhm.
Diabetes, it's spread diabetes. It's not only my cancer at this point, my back pain. It's like eyeballs. I don't know. It's just everything's a mess.
We'll go to the doctor.
Right.
Got her first bark box. There was a Harry Potter.
A bark box? Are you serious? They're expensive. I
Yeah.
can't afford them.
You got their first bark box.
And my husband works.
Well, probably somebody gifted it, maybe, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, maybe.
Probably
I mean,
subscription. Yeah.
yeah.
You could get
She had a coupon.
Yeah.
video, and that's also waiting to be
Oh, unless it's a sponsored one.
craft room.
Well, she never showed anything about it, so I don't
She
know.
said she recorded the video and she hasn't done it yet.
Oh, so it's a sponsored one.
I bet you if she recorded a video,
No.
right?
Who in the world would sponsor that?
Right.
I mean, you don't see anything about the dog except the 20 minutes they're talking with the dog. The dog is playing around. You don't see the dog running outside around. That would be footage, right? You want to say something about the dog, let the dog run outside, let the dog walk around, you know, do something with the dog.
Right.
Go to a dog park. But
Right.
this being sponsored, no, I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
I just, well, because she recorded a video, either that or maybe because a
Maybe
subscriber
she wants
gifted
to
it
get,
to her.
or she wants to get a subscription. I mean, a sponsor from them.
Right.
Amy, a bark box is like a monthly subscription. They give your dog a toy, some snacks. Like it's like a monthly, almost like a, you know how you get Ipsy every month, like that's a makeup bag. You get different products in it. That's what a bark box is. You get to pick the size of the box. It goes with the size of your dog.
Wow.
Or even the breed of your
Well,
dog too. You have to fill out that survey thing.
you know, like these Ipsy bags, right? It's
Mhm.
the same kind of system. However,
Yeah.
if you don't have a pot to piss in, that's the last thing you need for a dog.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Right?
That's what I
Hey,
mean.
shopper.
You know, I don't know. They have money to
Hey,
throw
shopper.
around now.
Yep.
Woo,
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah.
Before the craft room was organized and set up for me to work efficiently and filming, but when we're getting close to it,
Is she frozen?
I kind of tried to make
Okay.
more feng shui, I guess. But it's not. It's just
Feng shui.
Is it
I think it's a little frozen.
your end?
What? I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's frozen.
On your end?
Sorry, my dog's crying.
Oh, no.
You're kind of breaking up. What?
Load it. Everything. Can you, I don't know, just refresh it.
You're kind of breaking up. Okay.
Uh-oh. We
Uh,
lost our
are we in
host.
the chat?
I don't know. I think, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. We lost her.
Chat, guys, can you hear us or are we now alone?
I'm sorry about my dog. I have to keep them separated right now. My boys are having a fit. So,
Do we, Pam,
mm,
are we in the
yes.
chat or not? Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live together. Hi.
Great.
Hi, JP.
And
How
my,
are you?
my big face is right over yours. That's just great. Can just leave his face out? What's going on?
Here she is. Mm-mm-mm. Diane, are you there? Oh, she's loading. That's what
Can you
she's
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it just had to be refreshed for some reason. I'm gonna watch it end up not being great anyways, right?
Right?
Am I still loud though and clear?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Mhm. My cats, they're doing pretty good. You don't hear any tonight, which is odd.
Thank you, Tammy. Yeah,
They usually have a lot to say.
my cat is quiet too. It's kind of nice, actually. Can you click my face out of this, please?
Don't you want to be right there?
Put Pam's on there or put your own face on there. Click out of my face.
I have a different picture up too.
Coming up. I'm trying to see if it's the video.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hurry.
Look at your pretty face.
Yeah,
How
can
did
you
you-
just like nod? Can you just,
How did you get up there? Oh, now
I
it's
don't
me and
know.
you
Do you
again.
want to get up here? Please.
I don't know how to get up there. I would get up there.
Switch. Let's switch.
Let's switch. We're alone again.
That's it. Okay.
No,
So,
yeah.
did you watch that live today at all from them, or
I only watched the tail end of it because some of my subscribers messaged me and told me that she was alive. But, you know, Jeri Ann I can't with Jeri Ann. I'm not really that interested in Jeri Ann's non-journey story. I'm more interested in, oh, here's a cat for you. Hello. Yeah. So Jeri Ann's just boring.
I'm the same way. I personally don't like listening to Jeri Ann. I mean, when she is ranting, that's great, but when
Mhm.
it's just like lowballing, talking about the dog the whole time, that's for me like, no, I'm zooming out of this,
Yeah.
right?
Arlene,
When she,
you're right.
but she told us a couple snippets. I don't know if you heard it, that she was telling us that she actually started her chemo back in August.
What? What? Hold on. When? She
Ma'am,
just
in
got.
August.
How many times has she said I'm not on any type of chemo? And
Exactly.
And when was the trip? When was the trip?
Good
Was it in
question.
June?
She said that it was on her bucket list the whole time, and that's why she's not on chemo, right? So she must
Yeah.
have been on chemo then right after she came back.
No, because she said that she wasn't going to. She's such a liar. Who knows? Who knows what her true story is? It's her
Marianne,
truth.
yes, I believe so. Yes, she is a liar. In my opinion, she is a liar. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She said that she hasn't been. I'm sorry. She hasn't been on any type of chemo, that she was waiting, and now she's waiting to move. So what
Right.
is it?
Verlaine,
I'm
yes.
sorry. I've never seen stage 4 cancer patient person, somebody with stage 4, not take care of themselves. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys. I always post like people that I'm watching, and I'm watching that guy Brian. It starts with a B, but he's a snake guy. He has this cool reptile aquarium, and he has pancreatic cancer. Well, he just got really bad news, and the pancreatic cancer has now spread into his liver, and it's getting bigger. And he's on chemo. He lost all of his hair, and he's a man. So, and he's doing nothing but fighting for his life. And he's not. They didn't give him a stage. He's not stage 1 or stage 2. They just told him that literally he had less than a year to live,
Wow.
and he believes that there's going to be a miracle. And you got this one,
Correct, Vic.
this
And
thing.
look at and like Vicky says, and also look at Jenny Apple. I mean, look at her.
Yeah, and she's on her new trial now.
Yes.
Thank goodness she got that trial.
Right. Right.
These are all people that we watch that are fighting for their lives, and you got this nitwit here.
So the
And he,
trip was around her birthday. When is her birthday again? I don't know.
Lord only
July.
knows.
Wasn't it
Yeah, I
July?
mean,
It's a whole entire month.
so she came back in July. No, she went in July on the trip, and then she came back,
For her
and then she
birthday,
took
right?
chemo and told nobody.
In
Told
August.
nobody
In
in
August.
August.
Yes.
Yeah,
She.
July her
Yeah.
birthday. In
Yeah.
August, she took the pill. Or the pills. So she told nobody about her health journey.
July 13th.
Yep.
Vicky, I'll put it in my description for you. Like, you know what? I'll do a community post. I'll repost it.
Thank
He's
you,
a really
Pamela.
sweet
July
man.
13th.
July 13th. Let's remember that date. I got to get it tattooed on me so I can remember.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't even
We
have a logo.
sold like 95% of the stuff from the office. And I say that big percentage because I had originally 28 cubies full of like the collapsible bins that go into the cubby holes. I had 28 of them full of craft things, plus 6 things of flowers, plus
Wow.
the other cubbies that didn't have like empty. I had 8 empty cubbies full of stuff. Actually 9, besides
Oh,
the other stuff. So
keep burping.
plus everything on the top of I have nothing. Like it's so weird. I went in there, I was like, we packed one full of just empty bins. I have 12 bins with stuff in it. Only 11 of them is craft stuff, and then the other whole entire.
Okay, they're saying Jerry is echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it too. I just muted myself to see if it was here, but no.
Huh? Because it's the echoing and everything is off.
Mhm.
I swear, I think they sabotage something and they do it low. They record it low. They turn the closed captioning off. There's no transcript.
Mm.
Like if there was a transcript, I could at least have that scrolling. Hold on one
Mhm.
second. I want to see if it's available yet.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll show us the newly purged craft room.
Well, I wonder if there's still. Someone said in the chat. I'm not sure if it was Bella, but said that I wonder if they're not talking about packing any longer and doing all that stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't
Because
see.
why would you show the new purged craft room when you're moving? Then you pack that stuff up.
Well, this user said an
Why
hour
didn't-
ago, take us on a video tour of your newly purged crafting room.
Well, why didn't she pack the crafting room while she was purging? It would just make sense. She's
Right.
not crafting
Right.
no more.
Right.
Yeah. You know how long it takes a house to literally pack a full entire house? Because I know I did it myself. It's
a long time.
I had to get rid of so much stuff. It was crazy.
So now when I'm speaking, you don't hear it. It's just a feedback.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
My mic's good now. Okay. Let's see.
12 bins are completely empty. And first top shelves we still have. I kept all of my stickers and labels, and the only reason I really kept my stickers and labels is because just purged. I was like, if I go through this, then it's just too.
A lot of
That's a lie. That's
a lot of
lie.
people use stickers and labels, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
She has a lot.
Much because you're looking at each individual sticker pack, and I said I already knew that the ones that I wanted to keep I could keep, and they don't take up a lot of room. So, yeah, it just like we started talking, and I was like, wow, this place feels so empty.
Serious, don't worry about the videos.
Oh, thank you.
Those of us you love, you will be here.
I sped her up a
and
little.
That makes me. I don't. You don't have to. You can finish. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right.
It's just that what she said already just touched me. Yeah, I appreciate that, sweetheart. And Siri was always like the first concert. She was like waiting for the videos to come up, and I'm so grateful for her every time. I'll be like, she's first, she's first. I appreciate that so much because I really sometimes you need to hear what you don't What you don't think, what do you think is the opposite? If you think
High as a Georgia
what's going to happen,
pine.
nobody's going to be around, and then you hear the opposite, it just really makes me feel, I really feel blessed. So thank you.
Mhm.
I know, and it's also about like, trying to
Oh
make
yes,
a
COVID.
little bit of money to actually keep
Oh no.
doing videos, and
C-19.
it's just a lot to consider. It's a lot of things, a lot of things in the
Yes.
air and all those things. So thank you, I appreciate that.
No, she's actually on a speed drug.
Yeah, I
Is
can't
everybody?
imagine her
I don't know.
on
No.
something like that.
Can we speak a little bit about the ADHD real quick? And then,
Mhm.
Jacqueline, I think you caught it too. Jim has stated that he had ADHD or ADD way back. And
Yeah.
then remember, he stated that his doctor prescribed him something and it made him really tired and he
Mhm.
didn't like it. Could
Mhm.
that be the ADHD pill that made him really tired but gives Jeri Ann energy?
Well, okay. What he was this after his hospital stay? Do you
Uh,
remember after the hospital stay?
yes.
'Cause I remember he was on a medication for after it was to level him out because of whatever he had, and it was he had to build up. You
Your
it takes
tolerance.
Yeah, it takes about 10 days, literally almost 10 days to 15 days for a medication to literally get through your body. Right? You have to. It has to work. He never gives anything time to work because it was making him tired. It might have not made him tired later on, but he didn't give it enough time to work. So, I mean, I think it was like maybe something for his mood to calm him down. But this man doesn't have ADHD either. He
Right.
might have ADD, attention deficit disorder, because he's, he's a little brain and
Right.
but neither one of these two. She explains that's where I saw at the end. Yes, and Ritalin would work that way. It would calm him down. But I think he had something totally different because I think he had a mixture of depression and he has anger issues, and that I don't know if ADHD has that. Like if you get angry easily, I'm not sure. It's not. I can read about it, but nobody
Yeah.
in my family has it. So, um, and ADD is totally different than ADHD. It's totally different. So, neither one of them went to a psychiatrist. Can I don't understand. Can a doctor, like a regular MD, diagnose you, or would it be a psychiatrist that would diagnose you with
I
ADHD?
think your primary would diagnose you and then refer you to somebody.
Okay.
That would be my
Uh-huh.
thought, but
Right. Yeah, because we
I'm
don't
not sure.
know how great the doctors are.
Right.
Like, ugh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's so nice here. I can't imagine. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, I want to go outside today. And Mom's like, do you have any idea what to do? I'm like, be outside. Like that's my only idea is just be outside. Because
Yeah.
it's so pretty out. Does it feel
Get up
like
and go.
Yeah, and that's Jim said. Oh, the leaves changed overnight. Now they're blowing hard, and I was like,
Betty leaving?
yep.
But it's
But
really
it's
not.
really
Oh,
cold.
good night,
76
Betty.
degrees or something. So
Yeah.
This is supposed to be low.
She said, I guarantee you, if I pulled up another video of a normal person's video, I bet you all could hear it much better.
Hmm.
It's really, hers was hard for me.
Why? I don't. We should find somebody on YouTube that does life with ADHD and see how they are.
Well, did you
Anita
guys
said,
read?
Anita
Did you
said the
guys?
audios in their live was low as well.
But did you guys read what Verlaine said earlier? That medicine would actually speed her up if she doesn't have ADHD.
Right. Well,
That's
that's
kind
what.
of the case here.
Yeah, that's what kids use, like in college, to study all night and stuff. They use Ritalin because they're not ADHD, so it would actually make them, you know.
Hi, Stefano. Your
Hey,
husband is in.
hey, Stefano. Aren't you at work?
He's just checking in, he said.
Hey, Stefano. So yeah. Oh, okay. He has an echo. Oh boy. I think that's a good idea. We should find a channel where somebody's living with an adult living with ADHD and see how they're doing it.
And how often they always have to mention that they have ADHD. I mean, with her, every video, it's now a thing. Let's talk about
Mhm.
ADHD. I know many
Well,
people who have ADHD and they don't even talk about this, not every day, you know?
mm-mm.
weird.
No. And why is she talking about ADHD? Because she's not talking about the cancer.
Exactly. So she needs to have another outlet, right? She found another arc. That's
It's
what
me
it
and
is.
you again.
Oh
Hi.
my gosh, it's me again. Are you for real?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So yeah,
No.
me and you tonight when we're chit chatting, we should go and look at a couple videos.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Because
I
we
would
always
like.
watch it at the night times.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
don't.
are there terrible side effects if you literally don't have ADHD and you're taking that medication? Like,
Well,
I don't know a lot about it.
it is pretty. I mean, if you don't have it, first off, why would you take it?
Oh, Fearfully Created has ADHD.
Right. I can't get enough of you.
Nope.
Thank
See
you,
that?
Vinny.
And you know your man's watching.
I want to take the opportunity for Diane to say hi to her men, Tiny
Mhm.
Hands. Hello, how are you? And to your wife, not so Tiny Hands. How you
Mhm.
doing? How's Paula doing? I hope you're doing fine. Because you know they're watching, right?
Oh no, Arlene, they will not take a picture of their daughter for a Christmas card.
Oh, they will. Oh, they will.
I have to say, when my Sassy Sushi was a child, when Sassy was alive, I wanted me and Stefano to go do that. Have a picture with our dog because she was such a good dog.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
getting
good
rabies.
with that. No,
Excuse
it's
me,
okay.
don't make me laugh.
It's okay.
I wouldn't get that close. Mm.
Well, look,
Arlene mocks Santa hat and no bra.
see, and that's the thing is, you know,
Oh, okay.
I had it with my son too. That's true, Jim Marie, that the kids are getting hyper focused,
Well,
but
yeah.
there is nothing hyper with her. There is, I mean, I don't know if I'm not just seeing it, but
Isn't it supposed to turn that chemical that the hyperactivity? It's supposed to shut that chemical off, and they're supposed to be calmer, more focused on things. And I mean, look, is this focused to you? Is this focused? These two?
there's
No.
nothing
Neither one
focused.
of them
Everything is made
focused.
up. It's just BS. That whole thing is just BS.
And if he had ADHD, I'm sorry, his room would already be cleaned out. His house would be done already.
His house would have never looked the way how it does right now.
I wouldn't think so.
Oh, you're back. Hi.
Oh no, I've been back listening.
Oh, I'm
See,
sorry.
they're back up on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I did see that. Hi, Stefano. I love you. It's almost
Now,
our anniversary.
everyone's saying it's just echoing with Jeri. I mean, it's not echoing with us at all.
When the video comes on, yeah.
So if the video keeps doing that, we could just sit here and discuss a lot too, if you'd like, for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, really, they don't say anything. They're literally there to get the money. That's all they're there for. That's
Right.
What the Saturday
Well,
thing.
what I was trying to figure out during the bits and pieces that I was watching, what was the video for? Was it just to do a live stream and then?
Yeah. Yeah.
So not to discuss like health and what's going on and.
No.
Well,
Because
she's talking about that she looks extremely big sitting beside him, and that she looks smaller when she's standing up. Gravity.
Well,
Then
nobody
she's
sees her standing up. She doesn't ever stand up.
and then she's talking about that she can. And somebody says, "Well, can you just put a bra on?" And I'm thinking the same way. And then she says, "Well, the only bras she can wear are the sports bras, and the sports bras, they're cutting into the skin where she has the wounds, so she cannot wear them. Blah blah blah. Excuse, and that she had to get rid of all her sports bras."
I have a question.
Hmm?
I have a question for a friend. Don't they have sports bras that like have that middle in the back so you don't have to wear it like over your shoulders? So you know what? Just a crisscross one even type.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's one with thin straps. I mean, I don't wear regular bras ever since my surgeries.
Mhm.
I can't wear them. They hurt me, literally hurt me under my arms. So I wear sports bras all the time. They come in all different spaghetti straps, thicker straps. I mean,
Right. That's what I wear all
it's
the
an
time.
excuse. It's an excuse for her. I mean, lady, gravity's taken over here. Like put something on, help your back out a little bit.
Yeah, and she's talking about this too, about her back. If she could wear a bra, that would be helpful for her back. Well, she's sitting all day on there, on the chair, so
Didn't we
explain
say
that.
that? didn't we say this in the last live that we had, that I mean, I literally said if she'd wear a bra it would help her back out, because you
Right.
know breasts are heavy. They're heavy when you're heavy set. I
Hmm.
mean, they're mostly all fat. That's why when you lose weight you lose your breasts. They go, you know but
Right.
hers are just like there. They're just flopping around.
So, Jacqueline, you did watch it all, correct?
Yeah,
So you can give us like a synopsis of it.
yeah.
Yeah, give us a little breakdown.
You know what I mean? Because if it's going to echo for everybody,
Yeah.
well, I'm not going to put you guys through that. I mean, I could definitely pull up a different video and show you. It's kind of just the Hensons,
Well,
but
I did catch the ending. I caught it because we're on the ADH thing. So I'm sorry for my cat. She's going to talk now. Of what happened, like when I caught when I caught it, she was saying how she was, she knew that Jim had ADHD, and she was watching TikTok, TikTok, Dr. TikTok. She was
right.
watching them, and then she turned around and she's like, "Oh, I see me in some of this." She went
Hmm.
to the doctors and she was discussing it with her doctor, and her doctor's like, "Oh yeah, you have ADHD." Like, "Oh yeah? Oh yeah,
No,
doc, really?"
the doctor was waiting. Really, really, the
I'm
doctor was.
trying to get it where we're all together, like instead
Uh
of
huh. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, try harder. Eh,
There we are.
eh,
Yeah. But
okay, I give
then
up.
she said about then she said about the paperwork getting lost. Okay, so the first time she filled out the paperwork, it got lost. So then she had to turn around and do the paperwork again. Like, no, that's not the story you told us, lady. This is the story you told us. You took a test online. That's
yep,
what she told us. She took a test online and it said she had ADHD. That's
Right,
what she said. Now
right.
the story is completely changed because now we need a new narrative about everything,
right.
you know? And
And you know what? I'm sticking now to it with this whole ADHD thing. You don't hear people who have ADHD talking about this all the time.
No.
It's, yeah, okay, it's a fact. It's like people who have cancer, for example, they don't talk about this all the time, but they talk about this and then they come over with facts, you know, and
Mhm,
she cannot bring any facts over with her cancer journey, in my opinion. So now
mhm,
she's bringing up that whole ADHD thing. And now we hear the facts and the facts and the facts. And when you listen to the facts, it just sounds exactly what you hear on TikTok. She's the whole time she's talking about other creators on TikTok who are talking about ADHD. Well, what is your
yeah, because
experience? How did you find out? When did you go to the doctor? When did you get your prescription? Tell us your journey. Show us your journey when that happened.
well,
But don't tell us about others. It's like when she showed that
mhm,
picture from that one from Jenny Apple,
yeah,
in the hospital instead of her own picture. Please
mhm, yeah.
stop.
Right.
Well, now, like she said that she was watching because it's trending on TikTok. Adult ADHD was trending on TikTok. Like she loves the TikTok. Like that's her go-to thing. That's where
Hmm.
she found some of her witchcraft stuff, and that's where she found. I mean, she finds all kinds of things there to have next week. That's where she got the idea to tape her mouth.
Well, and
Right.
also
Yes.
she's also going full throttle, right? When she finds out something or when she has a new interest, like back then with her witchcraft, she's going throttle. I mean, it goes excessively over witchcraft, with the spoon and with the chicken foot. When you think about this, right?
I know.
Now it's
Right.
ADHD. I wonder what the next arc of hers is because there
It's
will always be something new.
Right.
it's a
Well, that
deflection.
yes, it
Well,
is.
yeah.
And
Deflection.
that ADH thing that she did, she literally said that she had a certain amount of time to go to her doctor because she only got like, what was it, a trial medication. It was a trial period of medication, and then she had to go to her doctor, and now all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, there's a shortage," so she couldn't get her medication, but now she has her medication. And I would think that they would help her lose weight before they helped her with ADHD. You're right. Clouds in
Yeah,
my
I
coffee.
would think.
You know.
I
Hmm.
remember saying that her
So,
GP told her ADHD would help her lose weight.
oh,
Hmm.
well, I guess it. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know how it works. Yeah.
Once you're on that medication, you can lose a lot of weight.
Hmm.
You can, but if you said the way how she is also at the end of the stream, she said too that she was getting hungry, so I was just
Oh,
like,
did
oh
she?
no, yeah, she was getting
Oh,
hungry.
Every single time she's getting off, it's because she's hungry.
Well,
every
okay.
single time on the
Look,
live.
they don't have any content whatsoever. I mean, the first 20 minutes we were talking about dog,
dog.
right? The dog, over the dog, the dog, the dog. Then we're talking about ADHD and that he wasn't diagnosed since he was a teenager, but she thinks that he has. What did she say? I think she says that he has ADHD still,
Mhm.
and then people even in the chat asked, why are you not going to the doctor? I
Right.
mean,
Right.
please explain, because I don't understand. And then she was talking about her journey. And of course, there were also problems with it. And it's always the same. They always have complications with even the simplest things there are, like going to the doctor. And it's numbing. You watch it and you're like, why?
I was just thinking about something. Okay, I've been reading a lot about the lupus and like different methods of treatment that you can, because it's so draining. Your body is so drained. But literally for fibromyalgia and lupus, when it's so draining, they will give you Ritalin to help you.
Yeah.
So you can get Ritalin for, like, Ritalin is another one of those drugs, like chemo, like her infusions. All those things are for other treatments.
Right.
It's not just cancer. It's not just, her ADHD medication. It's not just for ADHD. It's for a lot of other things also. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many different ways you could twist her little journey. Tripolar.
Well, also
Tripolar.
Jen, good reminder. Jen said also, and that's a very good reminder. She doesn't think he is bipolar. Now, first of all, who the heck are you? Do you think you are that you are a doctor? You cannot give any medical advice through YouTube. And I don't understand if she will ever understand. You're not supposed to give medical advice. And she was even giving him, a
Yeah.
medical diagnosis.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I'm just wondering, I mean, Jeri Ann, when you read your TOS that you're not supposed to do this, right? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just wondering. And you know what? Tell me you're not watching us with telling us you're watching us, because you are watching us and you still give these kind of like little hints that you know more than others. No, you're not a doctor. And by the way, you said that you have a work history for 30 years.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. That's something we were
Pam
just
and I, we
Yeah.
did the math.
No.
We did the math about this. Will you continue?
Yeah, we did the math. She would have had to be 15 years old when she became a teacher.
Yes.
Like, literally.
Yes.
What? How old is she? 53? She's
Yes.
2 years younger than I am. And
Yes.
then when you were saying the dates, I was like, no, that's not right, because, my oldest was born in 84 and
Right.
she's 39. So, like,
Right.
And I'm sorry,
literally.
raising your brothers or your sister, your brother or your sisters. I mean, I don't even know how age-wise that is, but who cares? Raising your little brother doesn't qualify you as a teacher. Okay, that's
Right.
not the case. And what you did at your job was just you were helping adults with probably learning and disabilities, but that still doesn't make you a teacher because you have no certification. So stop pretending that you are somebody who are you not. You are not a teacher. Okay,
Right.
and
No.
because you're showing us how to do some crafts, some mediocre crafts, still doesn't make you also a teacher.
And
So
it's not like she couldn't have gotten a certificate, but like being a teacher, maybe she was an aide, a teacher's aide. That's just
Mm.
a certificate program, right?
Right. Right.
Not, but she's not a teacher. She's not what my sister-in-law is. My sister-in-law is a teacher for the New York school system.
well,
It's
I want
hard.
to,
It's
you know
hard to
what?
do
I
that.
demand proof that she's a teacher.
She's
I'm
not a
really at the
teacher.
point. I demand
And
no. Well, you know what? If somebody says I'm a doctor, I can say I demand proof that he's a doctor or not. If you see a police officer and somebody says I'm a police officer, I demand proof. Okay, if you are in a position, I mean, if she has nothing to hide, then I demand proof that you must have a certificate, that you graduated college, that you have a teaching certificate. I want to see your teaching certificate. I demand proof.
yeah, and it's just like her Catholicism, like Jan's saying here. Then she worked in a nursery school, and then she
Okay.
was worked in a group home. She was just an aide in the
Well,
group home. The group home, you're not a
let
teacher.
me tell you
You
this
take care of people.
about catechism and helping out when like during mass when you had little kids in there,
Hmm.
and people had to take care of them. I did this too. I
I
certainly
did it
don't
at
call
Baptist.
myself, yeah, well,
Hmm.
that's just when you're Catholic, you just do this and you help little kids out, right?
Hmm.
You were on the side and thank you didn't have to go to mass because you had to play
Yeah.
with little kids, which was really
Right.
bonus. But I'm not a teacher. Even I went to catechism, they were not teachers. Okay, they were not teachers. They were teaching you the word, but they were not teachers. That's a
Right.
different story.
Right.
And now she's trying to convince a meatball head over there that he has freaking fibromyalgia, like, and and like I said before, this is so weird if you think about it. She has renal cell carcinoma stage
Which
4, which
usually
is
men.
rare for women to have, rare. And now
Hmm.
she's saying he has fibro, which is rare. Not that men don't get it, but it's rare for men to get it.
Well,
Right.
if the woman, wait a minute, if the woman has a prostate, which was actually on the doctor's record, which we saw, right?
We did see it. I
We
thought I
saw
had the screenshot.
have a prostate and you are, and that's cool if you identify a woman, that's fine. That's, hey, that's okay. But you know what? The thing is, as a woman, you normally don't have a prostate. I
Right.
mean, as a born woman, I'm not saying no, I don't, no gender discrimination here,
No.
but I'm just saying as a born woman, you don't have a prostate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no
You
idea
know,
what my cat's saying, but she's saying a lot. Jesus.
and you know what? I mean, with her medical advice, besides the medical advice, right? But then the life was just taking a twist and turn because you know what? He was getting a little bit aggressive, right? And he had to talk. And before he even listens, she had to calm him down. Tiny hands. He has a temper, and
He does.
yes,
I
he
can't
does.
wait for his life.
Oh, you know what? I'm burning up for this one. I am waiting for this one. And
Well,
Tiny
Jan,
Hands, let me tell you, I will cover you personally. I will, I will, I will listen to you. I will listen to every word you're saying. I will be glued on my Chromebook and I will listen to it and I will talk about it.
well, Jan here says that she was a visiting nurse for over 20 years and lots of wound care and cancer patients. She says something stinks here. Well, yes, something does. It none of where her wounds are do not line up with what she's saying about that back brace that she was wearing, that shell
Right.
that she was wearing. It did not go all the way up her shoulder like she has. It's literally like in the middle of her shoulder. And I'm sorry, tunneling, you'll only get tunneling if you literally do not do anything about it.
About your
Like,
wounds.
right, it'll just like it'll eat the flesh right away. So she likes to be in pain. She likes to have these diseases. She likes it. And if she sits there and goes, oh, why would I like being sick? Well, for one, if you didn't like being sick, then you'd be at the doctor. You'd get yourself, a little bit healed. I mean, you would try to do her eyes. I mean, they've got to be painful since she's not getting the shots. That's painful. My mom has those. And if she misses an appointment, her eyes hurt. Literally, it's to help your eyes. It's
But
to
why
stop
would she
you from
not do
going
these
blind
things?
because she just doesn't care about herself. She gives two hoots about herself.
Mhm.
It's
Then why
just
share
to
any of
focus
this?
because she wants the pity party. She
She
wants us
wants
all to
the
feel
pity
bad for
party
her.
and she wants money. Look, with
Yeah.
that, what she's doing on YouTube, she found out, and we talked about this too, right, Pam? She
Yes.
found out pretty fast that she can make a quick buck like this, okay? Because
Mhm.
people are willing, if you use the C word, the cancer word, that people are willing to give money because people, deep down in their hearts, most of the people are good people and they try to
Right.
help. When people
Right.
Right.
see that they don't have a pot to piss in like they have supposedly, then they're, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you. Well, here's something for a coffee at Starbucks. Treat yourself. No, they
Right.
don't need to treat themselves. What they need to do is they need to learn to survive. That's what they need to do. They don't need no.
So.
And
Mhm.
whoever did this, shame on you. I mean, good for the dog. I get it. You want to do something good for the dog. But you know what? Shame on you. They wanted a dog. They need to take care of the dog. And if they can take care of the dog, then maybe the dog has a chance to be rehomed and be happy somewhere else where the dog is being challenged like a dog has to be. But this, what's going on there? No, you cannot have, like a beer budget and have a champagne taste. That's not how it works,
Right.
Marianne.
Mhm.
Okay? That's not how it works.
Right.
Yeah. And she failed yet again because some of these channels have 24,000, 78,000, 200,000 people watching them. If she would have showed her journey yet again, her channel would have gone through the roof. but she's too lazy for that. She didn't even do it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
She's just happy with her 2,000, watchers. She's just happy about that. She doesn't care
Verlaine says, "Did you notice they spent half their food stamps on the dog?"
I
how. Like,
didn't.
what did
I think because of the turkey meat and such, maybe or something. They
oh
were gonna
so
make something.
Oh,
oh
okay.
so they're making homemade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jerry Ann, my husband has a video. If you like to see how to make it, please watch my channel.
And also Anne Marie, running a group home is not a teacher. And how do we know that she was running a group home?
She
Because she
wasn't
went,
running the group home.
no,
She
and
was an aide at the group home.
she
You were
was an
the
aide, but
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that she was running
yeah.
it. With her education, it is
Okay.
impossible that she was running the group home. She was maybe the second hand, the right hand of somebody who was
No,
leading the
she
group home.
was she
Well,
was
it could
staying there
be,
overnight. She was living there, so
yes.
she was literally like a family member of ours works at a group home situation with kids that are bad. Before they go to jail, they help them out at
Right.
this place, and he stays overnight there. So, and he's not running it, he's just an aide, a night aide, and he helps them, but he stays overnight. Her situation was a little bit different. She was probably friends with whoever was running this quote unquote group home. So, I mean, who's to say it was a group home and not a drug addict home, or one of those
We're
places that
taking her
they get
word
out of
for it.
prison,
There
right?
is no evidence. You're absolutely
No,
right. You
you know
absolutely are right. And you know what, Karen Dodge, you are right. We have never seen a patient like her about anything. Nothing walks or nothing goes the way how you would say a normal, like way goes from a patient for anything. Everything has a problem. Anything is the worst case they ever seen before. Any
Right.
everything has to be the everything is the worst. They have medication problems, they have this kind of problem, then the payment problems. There's always a problem. Nothing goes smooth with them. And
nothing,
and
nothing.
that is my problem with
And
her.
she has all the reactions.
All the
Mhm.
reactions, everything negative that can happen, that
Oh,
happens.
It
you mean
happens to
all
her.
the side effects? Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has all of them, and some that doctors have never even seen before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because she's a freaking
And
unicorn.
maybe even her wounds. And I just want to bring this up because I'm just reading here the comment from Karen, actually, that brings me to the idea, because she is big. I mean, could it be that the wounds are just opening up again because she is so big and the skin cannot heal? I mean, I don't know,
I
because
don't.
maybe they're
Yeah.
kind of stretched. I don't
Well,
have idea.
how many times has she canceled the appointments too for
Yes,
wound care?
yes.
You're
Right.
not going to get better if you. I mean, I can't believe she wasn't on any antibiotic, or they didn't have those seal patches with the antibiotics in them and stuff. Like nothing. She does not take care of herself like any normal person I've ever seen.
And
And
one
her,
point, when she was sitting in the bedroom on her chair, she does state that she went to wound care and she's on antibiotics. So she does
Okay.
state that. But I mean, as bad as they got afterwards, maybe she just wasn't saying she was on them all the time. But you
Mm.
guys remember what they look like?
Yes,
yes.
they were.
And
They
thank
were.
And
Mm-mm.
thank you, Jen. Yes. See, that's what I was thinking. Plus the diabetes and the lack of
Hey,
hygienes. Thank you,
no.
ma'am. I think these are all factors that don't help her to recover from her back wounds. I mean, over a year, you want to tell me over a year you had to struggle with this? That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, okay,
No.
so that's right. That's right too. They should have taken a skin graft to see what kind of bacteria it was that was growing in there, and they wouldn't know how to heal it, how to take care of it. She never had a skin graft done, or any kind of testing done on those wounds to see really what was causing the bacteria to stay in there so long. I mean, that's a long time.
And what I don't understand either is how she says her wound where she had the surgery, which was what 2 years ago almost. How does that still get infected and scabbed? And
Oh, okay.
I mean, mine's totally healed. There's no scab. I mean, within what
Mhm.
3 months, it's totally healed, the incision.
Right.
So I
And
don't
you know what?
understand.
And I have another problem. You always hear the same stuff, always the same kind of fiddly sounds they're making, right? And with her, with the wound care, and I have to give you right here with Charla. That is now something
Yeah.
totally different. That was about, but Charla, you're right. My son has ADHD. He went to school, he went to college, and he has a
We were talking
very
about this.
good, exact. We were talking about this too. Has a very good paying job with
Yes.
computers. He is beating it now with diet and everything. He is doing great, my son,
Yeah.
doing great. But of course, with them, it's an issue that's gonna keep on carrying on till the end of days,
Yeah.
right?
And
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
it's also true about her diabetic situation. It's if it's uncontrolled, it does prevent her from healing. Diabetics heal very slowly, but not that slowly. You know what I mean? They try to
Well,
get help.
what I don't understand too is if she's on that medicine, right, then she should lose some weight. Because I remember my son was getting, I mean, so skinny that I was worried when I saw him back after a couple of months when he
Right.
was, and I was just like, holy cow, because we went to the doctor and you don't see it. When you see your kid every day, you just don't see it, how much
Right.
weight they lose, right?
Yeah.
But then we went to the doctor and I was just like, holy cow. I mean, there were baggy pants then in the days and all that stuff, right? When he was younger. And I
Right.
was just like, my son, he lost so much weight. I was worried when I saw him then, buying him no because this size went down, but I don't see anything she's losing on weight.
No,
Nothing.
she's gaining.
And you know what? Normally when you have ADHD, you gain, or it's okay. People who have ADHD can gain weight because of the ADHD. But that girl, that's not treated. Your ADHD is definitely not treated. And just using the medicine whenever you think you should take a pill, that's not how it works either. It goes continuously. If you like to take the pill or not, you have to take that. You have to
Right.
take the medicine.
Shopper Girl says they would have put you in the hospital for wounds open that long. I bet she refused to go in the hospital because she won't have control over her care.
Well,
Right.
she's actually not doing any care, so yeah,
Right.
she wouldn't have any
Imagine,
control.
imagine having a regimen, waking up in the morning, you have to take a shower, brush your teeth, and then, like you have to do a little bit exercise. Holy cow. Can you imagine how bad that would be, right?
Say what she's gaining weight because she gets the munchies from the weed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why don't you tell, and what
And the
happened
boredom
ever?
of staying at home. She's bored. She's
Well, what
so
happened
bored.
ever when she said that she would go also and see a nutritionist? What happened to
She
that?
was supposed to,
Yeah,
Well,
that
supposed
was
to, but I never heard actually the
or
ending
a
of that.
physical therapist.
What
and
what is
never.
and where's actually where the doctor is like, or where a nutritionist came into this whole game? Is it when she bought the burgers? Is it when she's going out for dinner or something? I mean, come on. Nothing looks like a recipe when they cook, nothing like that. Because look at his video. There was no recipe. He cooks like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there is no diet there in case. And
Right.
eating still the peanut butter? No.
Mhm.
No.
No,
Right.
even it's a peanut butter, sugar-free peanut butter is keto friendly if you're going to talk about keto like she does. But
Hmm.
it's not an everyday thing. It's a once in a while treat, and it's
And let
too
me tell you
teaspoons.
something else too. When my son was on the medication for ADHD, right? He had to go I believe, every 3 months to the doctor to
Right.
weigh in for his blood pressure. Even though he was young, he was a kid, but you had to check this, right?
Hmm.
I don't see it with her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't see it with her that she goes to the doctor, does a weigh in, because, like I said, you lose the weight. Want it or not, he lost weight.
Right.
Karen Dodge said she probably does not go to the doctors as she should. I've seen her
Mm-mm.
type of patients multiple more times than I care to admit. Eventually, she will end up in a nursing home.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, I mean, I was actually just thinking that Jen, A Life by Jen, she reminds me of that. Literally, this woman ate herself to death. So, I mean, I think I put it in a community tab. There was a 4-part series, which was so interesting to watch. It's sad about her life, but it was just interesting to watch because I remember somebody saying that her boyfriend was a feeder, but she explained that they took her off of all restrictions. Like literally, she could go down in the cafeteria and order pizza and stuff. So she had no food limitations whatsoever. Probably because she was so hard to handle with the no food. Like
Right.
that's misery for someone. Like and Jeri is an addict. She's a shopaholic. That comforts her. And the Dollar Tree is her love. She loves that place.
Yeah,
And so
I don't understand that either. I mean, like I said, I mean, there comes a place that you have to grow up and that you have to think as an adult, well, I cannot right now go to the Dollar Tree. I mean, I don't know what the appeal is with it. I personally don't. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of the Dollar Tree. Give me $10. I'd rather go on Temu before I buy something on or at the Dollar Tree. Okay, but that's just me, right? But the thing is, Lainey said something really interesting, actually. I remember there was an article printed, and I think it was by the Red Cross, wasn't it? About when they were after Superstorm Sandy,
Oh yeah.
um, when that happened, and she was in a group home. I don't know the name of that group home, to be honest with you, but
I'm actually looking.
the
Yeah.
emoji is priceless, ma'am.
Well, they helped her like move. Mhm.
Right. Yeah, I'm
Well,
trying to
you know
find
what?
it.
And the thing is, what is kind of interesting, what I actually found out before the before Sandy happened, they had already plans to move to Missouri.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what they said. So,
Right.
Sandy happened, and then they moved. So theoretically, that was being taken care of by the Red Cross for them. The
Mhm.
move, the big move.
Yeah, it was totally taken care of.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, interesting, right? I mean, it seems there is always some catastrophe, there's
Mhm.
always some crisis that happens, and then they're being taken care of, right? Like,
Mhm.
remember when we had that thing going on 2 years ago, where people were getting sick and all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
And,
Mhm.
Right.
and then the PPP loan happened. There's always a crisis that helps them to boost their life a little bit, and
Mhm.
it's just amazes me. It's other people suffering that makes them money.
Right.
Interesting. Really,
Yeah.
really interesting. When other people don't know anymore how to function, how to live, it seems like they're getting like somewhere a boost. But I have news for you, Jerry Ann. They're coming to get you. Okay,
Mhm.
because not necessarily right now, and it's not a promise, but at least they will investigate. I can tell you this.
Yeah.
Right.
No, Shepherd Girl. She never did that to Muhal.
No, she
No.
never.
And the thing is, she'll probably blame Jim for about the dog, but what to show the brush or something or whatever it was, she didn't have to give the dog a bath and have
There's
Jim do
probably a
it.
video. There's probably a video on Timu how to use it, so she could have just showed the video.
Right.
Seriously, isn't a brush self-explanatory? I mean, I don't need Jerry Ann to show me how to use a brush. Girl, the only one who doesn't know how to use a brush is you. Okay?
Yeah.
I know how a dog brush works. I know
Right.
how a human brush works, which you obviously do. But my point is, you don't have to explain it. Just show it. Show it on the table.
Well, Charlo, she wears every disease that she has like a badge. It's a cool club to be in,
Hmm.
and she always, when it first was about the cancer, she was in the cancer club. And like, so now it's like the chemo brain, and it was this brain and that brain, and now it's ADH brain. And so, like, she's like, and she's the only person that ever laughs about diseases that she has or illnesses that she has. I'm sure not sitting here laughing. I'm really not laughing. It's no
Right.
fun to have something like that. You
But
know,
was it
something. Mhm.
was it in this life, Pam, or was it in the last life where she said to him that he has a wife who dies because she has cancer? Was that today? Did we talk about this
I
today?
think, yeah, you told me it was today. Like
Was today?
somebody
Right.
dying.
So
Yeah.
I
she
found the
mentioned that,
article.
Oh, good. Good.
yeah. So she mentioned you can probably screen share it, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, so I think that's also kind of interesting too. Now she talks about more and more about death, right? I mean, it's
Well,
gonna get kind of
I
interesting with
think it's
somebody.
kind of funny how she's doing that though, because the emphasis now is she's right about everything that she says. So
Right.
I agree with her. Yes, you have stage 4. Yes, your days are numbered.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately, because of stage 4 cancer and not treating it, your cancer's growing faster. Yes, all these things are going to happen, and they're not nice things.
Right.
So,
And especially if you don't share your, like your journey, like you said
right.
you
And
would,
she laughs at it. Like
Yes.
in that one live, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be a stage 4 cancer patient."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who says that and then laughs about it? Like, who? Even I have cancer. Her first story is she's all smiles, and don't forget that's the day that her nephew was laid to rest. So who can smile on a day like that? speaking about something so horrific about stage 4 cancer. Who could smile like that?
Right.
That, I mean, two horrible things happening to you at one time.
Right.
No. Mm-mm.
And I
Mhm.
don't see anybody else had the humor from people I knew who had cancer and who actually passed
No.
or who are fighting cancer, who had that mentality that they were laughing at the fact that they would pass or they could pass. I don't know. That's a little bit not only tasteless, but it is also unnecessary to bring up stuff like this.
Well,
You
Um,
know?
she could have done it on a different day. She literally did not have to do it the
yeah,
day that
that's
she
terrible.
her nephew to rest. You
Um,
just,
Lainey wanted to know, does it show the group home? No, what it says, Jeri Ann works at a group home for women with developmental disabilities in nearby Westbury, New York. She was mandated to work the day Sunday after the landfall and wasn't able to return home for 3 days.
well, yeah, okay, that's something that could happen because I know even as a CNA, we had snowstorms and
You had
I
to
couldn't go
stay.
home. Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't go home. I had to stay. Even I had kids and I couldn't, and I was a single mom. So, but
right.
look, I had great neighbors, but that could happen. It's an
hmm
emergency. People can't get in, so people have to stay there.
Yeah.
So literally, it doesn't say that she lived there though.
She didn't know. It doesn't say that she lived there. It says that she lived at the
No.
father's house. It
Right.
says Jeri Ann's father and mother built the 3-bedroom house 5 decades ago and raised
What?
6 children there. This was
What?
the only home I have ever known, Jeri Ann said. After her father passed away several years ago, she and her husband lived in the home to try to save money. The couple goal was to save enough money to move to rural Missouri to take care of Jim's mother, a widow.
Mm-hmm.
So they had already the plans to do
Right.
this.
Right.
Yeah. So they were already making plans. Okay.
Right,
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
right. Very interesting, right?
And
Mhm.
and and you know what also another thing that's very interesting too. I mean, when you think about this, at this time was the time when they, I think, bought their car.
Hmm.
When you go back time-wise,
Oh, the van, you mean?
the
Or
van, yeah. I mean, when was the superstorm? Just think about this. And the van is really
That's
not a new van either.
well, what's interesting too is the Red Cross press release was July 13th, 2013, which was her birthday, but it was in the
ah.
paper on July 15th on the
Oh,
Monday.
jeez. She must have been
Hmm.
so upset.
Well, at least
Yeah.
her birthday's listed in there, right? And she loves that
So,
birthday.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
she has to
Well,
remind
yeah.
everyone of her birthday.
And you can see there were
Like
like
she's.
2 pictures. I remember her like standing at the kitchen, and then
Mhm.
the other one was him like sitting in some room, having his face was buried in his hands, like he couldn't believe it, when he
Mhm.
Right. Oh,
passed
that was
away.
acting.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. Oh,
well.
that was staged. That was so staged.
So
You
I'm
guys,
kind of I'm sort of changing my mind about Jim. I think Jim was like this all along. I don't really think that he needed to be so pushed by Jerry Ann
No,
to not work and
no.
stuff. I think Jim literally was like this his whole life.
You
So,
mean
right.
like out for handouts and the easy
like a
life, like
useless human being that he is. Yes.
yeah, yeah,
You know.
Do you see what I
But
have up?
yeah.
yes, her cancer vlog.
You do see it. Okay.
And look at
Yes.
the comparison how she looks then and how
You
she looks now.
you want to just hear just a little bit of it, how she says it, and
Sure.
Yeah.
just for a refresher, just for a little refresher. I just want to make sure you guys can hear okay when I started, okay?
Hmm.
Let me take her off the I'm going to put her back to normal. Oh, she is. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, we're here
He'll
now.
never be normal, Diane.
I
Sure, I'm gonna title this video. I have
cancer.
so.
So
If
if
this is
this
your
is your
first
first
video
video
in,
in,
So now, isn't she much louder here?
Yeah, but there's an echo.
There's still an echo?
Yeah,
I hear an echo.
I hear her twice. Yeah.
You hear her twice. Okay, let's try doing this. Do this. And let me turn this down and tell me if this is better.
a long time, I have been battling some physical ailments that I thought were just pain and
Echo gone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Golden. Okay.
possibly arthritis or maybe something else. Turns out I actually have a metastatic, which means it is metastasized, which means it's spread all over the body. Um,
All over the body.
renal, which means it started in my kidneys. Carcinoma, which is the type of cancer it is. So if that is basically, it's at stage 4, so don't let that scare you, because stage 4 just really means that it is already spread and it's not, most likely not curable, just treatable. But there have been people who've lived with that type of stage 4 for infinite number of times, like, not any specific, I don't have an expiration
5
date.
years. 5 years, honey.
5 years.
Right.
A famous
5
time
years,
of 5 years.
And that's a healthy,
Look at that
so-called
smile.
healthy person.
Yeah.
Look at
Who's
that
smiling
smile.
That's what
like this?
aggravated me.
Look at that smile. Isn't that pretty? Look at that pretty smile
And
of hers,
laughing
laughing
and
it
her
all
little
up.
chuckle.
Yeah. And it's not a death sentence. You guys are all stupid. Stage 4 cancer is not a death sentence. Okay. Not when
Yeah,
I
we're
checked
dumb.
it.
We're sure dumb.
We're stupid. Yeah, we're stupid.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. So okay.
Okay. So it has been a very emotional time, but mostly because
All over her body. Yeah.
probably know by
Here we
now
go.
my nephew passed away from COVID-19. I mentioned that a family member was battling COVID-19 for his privacy's sake and my sister's privacy's sake. I was not mentioning who it was, but now that he's passed, today was his wake one day, and we just got to say goodbye a few minutes ago.
Couldn't wait, huh?
I might be just a little emotional, but I wanted to do that before I got on the vlog because I didn't want to be interrupted in the vlog with.
Can you take that?
No,
And
I
then the
want to.
smile. The wake was just on. The smile was great. Think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Somebody just died from your family.
Right.
Karen
And she
says,
couldn't shed a tear.
No. Karen says, I've never heard of anyone living an infinite amount of time.
Right.
Well, that is, may I say so again? This is Jeri Annism, okay?
Yes,
It doesn't make
is.
any sense. Just go with the flow and just listen to this bullshit she's talking about because nobody gets it except her.
Yeah. From
Right.
this to the picture we see now, yes, she has gained some weight.
Oh yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
look at this. When she sits there
She
on the
fits
chair,
in there. She fits in there fine.
she fits in the chair. It's nearly. I mean, she nearly
You
looks
could see the
skinny
back of
compared
it.
to now. Yeah, she nearly looks skinny compared to it.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
And
but now
I
she's
don't-
taking 1.5 seat, 1.5 seat of that couch, a
But now-
recliner, and the other side. Holy cow!
But now she said that it's all over her body. Like, what is it? Is it all over your body or
Well, don't-
just on your spine?
Well, Pam, don't forget she has this humongous tumor in the back. You know.
Well, this is what she said in the beginning when she came on. I have stage 4. It's all over my body.
Right. She just said it.
She said it in this
Yep.
video.
Yeah,
all
but
of
now
it.
she has that huge tumor. Remember in the back?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what happened to the other that was all over her
All
body?
over her body.
They couldn't count it.
Where'd
They
that
couldn't.
go?
But
That's why
remember-
my brother had it all sprinkled through his body like
Yeah,
salt.
but they couldn't count it with hers. Hers is uncountable. For everybody else, they count it. They count
Yeah.
each and everything. But with hers, it's of course it's so spread it out that nobody can count it ever, ever.
And she should be getting her blood test done for her markers. She should be getting, her PET scans, her MRIs, her CTs, or whatever they get.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what my father-in-law went through, but I do know that my father-in-law had to go for blood work every Tuesday or every other Tuesday, I think it was that Stefano said. So like he literally had to go get his blood work, and he was a diabetic as well. So it's
Correct.
not like you can't live with cancer and diabetes at the same time. You can. You just have to have it controlled.
And you
You
know
know,
what,
and-
Popeye? Popeye, Sailor Popeye, you are correct. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? That is the question. How cold-blooded? How
But that's exactly what I said, though.
what kind
This
of
Mhm.
like what kind of egotistical person have you been or must you be that you can just talk about you and smile about you because you have cancer? This is sickening to the max.
And like
Literally.
Brenda in PA says, she didn't want her nephew's wait to interrupt her video. She was recording, not broadcasting it live. That's ridiculous. It was true. She was just doing a recording. Well, would she have to edit it?
Ah. Well, yeah, she should have edited out her laughing, and we
Right.
would have taken it more serious.
Unreal. Okay, here we go.
I can't believe she did it during that week.
Um, so there's a lot going on emotionally. If you don't know, my sister Julie, who just recently became an empty nester, um, drove out here from Las Vegas
Empty cold heart.
Yep.
to help me,
Now I can barely hear her. What happened?
Yeah.
me whatever I need at this
Really?
point, feed
Yeah.
me healthy food,
Mm.
which
Why would her sister need to come out?
Because she had cancer, I guess.
That I mean, but at this point she didn't.
But she
I mean,
flew home
just got-
already too.
But she got diagnosed and she didn't have a care plan yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? She didn't have her care plan even done. Mm.
She absolutely makes no sense. Now they're
No.
saying they can't hear. Huh. Let me try it again.
she's like, it's from the snacking. I was like, I've been doing the snacking.
I hear a buzzing. Do you hear
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
that
that.
comes from you though, right? That buzzing.
Right. Let's see. Saying something about the default speaker. Hold on. When I'm talking, it's still not buzzing, though, right?
I hear a buzzing
A
in the
little bit,
background.
yeah.
You
A little
do?
bit.
Not
Okay,
bad.
hold on.
It's manageable.
Let me just do the settings real quick.
Oh, Lainey, I'm so sorry. This is what disgusts me about her. It truly disgusts me about her. Is That's so sad. I'm so sorry for your whole family. That's terrible. And a baby. Man, this is what boils my blood with this woman. Boils me. I wish I could reach through, just shake her and say, look, why are you doing this? Why are you saying this BS to everybody that's suffering? I can't. Mm-mm. Nope. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I'm just going to see if this works. Let's see. Because I hear it in the background, too, now when I play Jeri.
Yeah.
The whole time. It's from the good food. So here's the plan.
I'm just going to listen to this real quick, and then we'll stop it, okay? The plan.
Yes.
Okay.
For treatment, I am going to be taking chemotherapy orally, basically in pill form. It's a different type of chemotherapy. It works a different way than previous chemotherapies, so I may not get as many of the traditional side effects, which means I don't know that I'll lose my hair because it doesn't really work to attack all of the bad, the good cells as well as the bad cells.
Listen to the explanation.
Right. You're listening, correct? Because that's what I'm listening to. This is where she goes into a lot of things.
It's really ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
To train your cells basically to not reproduce the cancer and to try to stop that cancer. Then I'm going to also take an and that'll be every day. I'll take a pill every day. Then I'm going to have immunotherapy, which is once every other week by IV, which I'm probably going to get a port placed in my chest, so I can sing that wonderful song every time.
Who would think of that? Who would think of that? Now they're saying they can't hear. Okay. It's got to be something with the streaming.
I'm so sorry for cursing, but who thinks of stuff like? And she does have a vein right there, by the way. See it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. I don't know if you can see my pointer
Yeah,
thing.
right there.
Yep. But yeah, this is her. She went on. Well, her, sister's son, her nephew, they were having the calling hours doing, the services. And she didn't want to be interrupted with stage 4, grade 4 cancer that was spread throughout her body, but started in her kidney. So I just wanted to share that memory with you. And that's why that we all have that frustration. This is going on how long now?
2 years.
Let me look at the date on this video real quick. Hold on one second. Turn it off. But she wanted to also sing Mary's song,
Where
No
did
More Needle in
Jacqueline
My
go?
Chest.
Did
Jacqueline left?
Jacqueline left us.
I wonder why.
No, I don't know.
Jacqueline.
Are having any bad weather there?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Huh. All right. Well, I just wanted to look at the date on that real quick.
Mhm.
Let me see. October 8th, 2021. So this October 8th,
Oh.
2023 is 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years with suffering through this with very little chemotherapy.
Very little.
Very little chemotherapy. So, I mean, it is, you guys see that. How is she not getting treatment? How does she have all the ailments? How is she switching it back from her cancer to the wound care to the ADHD to the dog? This is where the question lies. Why doesn't she get up and take some action and show you a real journey on how to help herself?
Well, why doesn't she just help herself?
Right.
Even if it's not a journey for us, herself.
Right. But I just wanted to show that real quick before I go end the live. I may do a live tomorrow. If not, maybe Jacqueline or somebody will. But if not, I come back. I keep coming back.
Right.
And maybe Jacqueline lost service because she didn't even text me or anything. So I'm thinking maybe she completely lost it.
Yeah.
But I want to thank everyone for coming and thank my mods. I see you active in there, especially Tasha, Charla, Amy was in there. I thought I had seen Dylan for a while, and I don't see her anymore. Brenda and PA. And I want to thank everyone who comes out. I am trying to work with a new program, figure out what works best. I think I definitely need some type of speaker for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Just to pop online. It's hard.
Yeah, and it's with the sharing, and then if the video's low, and then the echoing when you try to raise it so high, I think it gives a feedback at times.
Yeah.
So
I can hear myself.
All right, guys. So I want to thank you for coming, and I'll post a community tab post if I come live tomorrow. But you know me, I'll be back.
Good night,
everyone. Night, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets, onto my feet. Another cup of coffee and me, that's what I need. My eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function, but too lost to sleep. Ay, I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's sated. I feel hated, I feel hatred. I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated. Feel so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find a meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they gotta lie. Forget that though, you got plenty, you're alive in this life. You got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the